My name is Casey Schlichting. I'm from Clear Lake, Iowa. I'm married, got 16-year-old twins right now. My wife works at the hospital in the education department, and chasing around two 16-year-old kids keeps us very, very busy. I farm with my father and my uncle, 1,200-acre row crop operation here in north central Iowa. Primary is soybeans and corn, and I got a dog and a cat, so not much for livestock. I enjoy farming just for the freedom it gives you to do things like being on the 5-star board and running for the AGP board, and it allows you to do things like that. So that's a lot of fun. Leadership in agriculture is a difficult one. As a whole, I think farmers keep to themselves more and don't want to advocate for themselves or tell their story. Right out of school, I was on our county farm bureau board, and that got me involved in the Iowa Farm Bureau Young Farmer and Rancher, and got media training for things like this, and just kind of pushed me out of my comfort zone a little bit. And just, I know I have to advocate for myself and my neighbors, because finding people to do it right now is pretty difficult. Rewarding experiences in farming is just keeping the family farm going. I think that's going to be a big hurdle for a lot of people moving forward, just consolidation and the size of farms and things of that nature. It's very rewarding to walk out my front door and go, well, my grandparents bought this in 1948, and then mom and dad lived here. Now I live here, and I hope one of my kids decides that they want to try it too, but whatever they do, I guess. So it's never a big thing in leadership that I'm proud of as far as what I've done, either with Farm Bureau or on the 5-star board. It's just getting to know other members better and getting to know other board members, and working with them as a cohesive unit and making good decisions for the co-op. I never thought I'd be involved in something like that. And it's every meeting there's seems to be a new adventure or a new challenge that we have to deal with. And it helps you on your own operation. After dealing with situations on a larger scale, you can go home and your stuff doesn't seem quite as big. So as geographically spread out as 5-star is you have to think not about your backyard, but you have to think about everybody else's also. That's been a bit challenging for me. In our immediate area, we got big, square, black, flat fields, and we can run big sprayers, and you can run them hammer down and get through a lot of stuff. And some of our geography doesn't have that, and they have different equipment needs, and you got to think about that. And just the financials, I still don't 100% grasp how regionals and locals and rotating equity and all that stuff work. But try my level best to figure it out, and glad I have other good board members to lean on that know how all that works. So it seems like everybody on whatever board you end up on, they all have their niche at what they're good at. And our board's pretty diverse, and we all have our niche. I wish more 5-star member owners would realize the decisions that the board makes is for the good of the co-op. That might not trickle down into being the good for that individual producer, but it's the best decision for the co-op. This building I'm standing in is an excellent example. It's our new agronomy center in Birchnell. Is Birchnell a boom town and the best place maybe to have this? It absolutely is the best place to have it, and it's not a boom town, and that's why we put it here, because we can grow in this area if we need to. It's a beautiful facility. It's state of the art. A lot of time and discussion went into this, and it wasn't something we were planning on. Some of you know Mother Nature accelerated this process for us and ran a tornado through our location in Mason City. I believe it was beginning of April, and we had no agronomy center in the central region. So our team pulled together and did a good job getting it done. But every decision our board makes, it's for a reason, and it's for the best of the co-op. I currently do a bulk of my agronomy business, bulk of my corn and bean sales, and my fuel, my LP here. Uh, I was in sales for many years, and I'm a firm believer that people do business with people. And the team we have here at Five Star is very good. And on my way down here this morning, I was talking to Blake about getting some winter diesel, and he said, "No problem. Let me know when you need it." And boom, it's done. So, uh, same thing with talking to the grain guys, and same thing talking with Ben, my agronomist. So it just one phone call or text message, and things get done. Productive. It seems like the decisions that the board is making, whether it be with a grain facility or an agronomy facility or whatever it is, our team takes that decision and makes it productive. They the boots on the ground for Five Star makes the board look really good, and we really appreciate that. So yeah, we make the big decisions, but the team makes it run, and it's always productive. And like this facility today, they didn't know we were coming to do this, and it's clean and tidy, and everything's very nice, and it's very much appreciated. They're taking good care of this new facility.